World Network. Today, we added on our show a meditation a day. We're so delighted to have Ansley Weller with us. She's going to be offering us a guided meditation. Just sit back and relax. Ansley is an LA-based writer and producer and an activist. She is right now working in the prisons, offering mindfulness trainings, and she'll tell you more about that. Just very excited to hear her today and to have this meditation. Looking forward to it. Thank you, Ansley.
Thank you so much for having me, Sue. It's really good to be on here, and I love the work that you all are doing, and I'm just so glad to be a part of it. And I just wanted to let you all know a little more about the work that we're going to be doing today. The meditation is designed specifically for, those tricky moments, those tricky, like, rough moments. It's called the Divine Law of Adjustment meditation. And it's for when you're having like a tough time. Maybe you feel like you're really hitting a wall with something. There's an issue that you may feel very powerless over. You may feel very frustrated about something. Maybe there's a big transition that's just happened. And sometimes when we get into those situations, it's actually the only way that we'll really sometimes let go of our designs and our plans and our will, and we get out of the way and we call upon source. We call upon the divine mind, the divine heart, to provide some kind of an adjustment. And so that's what we're going to practice today, is just turning it over and being able to witness an adjustment happening, some kind of correction, course correction. Maybe our attitude changes. That's the number one fastest way to get that miracle or get that adjustment, is to release that resistance and say, rather than like, life's happening to me, this is happening to me, I'm a victim. It's more like, no, this is happening for me. This is happening through me. And as Sue mentioned, I have been doing work in the prisons, and that has given me a lot of inspiration for this meditation today. One of the quotes I love is, necessity is the motherhood of invention. And so when a lot of I work in a men's prison on Sunday evenings. We put on a Sunday service for everyone. And we're really, I'm really trying to go in there almost like a producer, where I'm not trying to, I'm really trying to equip them as leaders. And so I'm kind of like casting them in certain roles, like, okay, why don't you give a sermon tonight? Why don't you sing for us? Why don't, and I fill in the gaps. I fill in a lot of the gaps, but I could stand up there and do it all, but it's just been coming through to apply my training. Now, a lot of my training is the integration and intersection between spirituality and film. I'm a screenwriter. I've worked on a lot of feature films. I've been a director's assistant for some of the biggest directors that do global event movies. And so we've had to learn a lot of universal languages of story. We've had to learn how to see our lives, or see the the material through the eyes of a movie, through the eyes of a experience. See the film as a spiritually transformative experience. And how is life any different? The more you learn about directing and putting the audience on that journey, the more you start to see that life itself is really a movie. And we're all on this world stage. We're all performers, portrayers, actors for source, for God. And so that's one of the things that I really try to get the inmates at the prison to really do, is tell their story, tell it with no shame, tell it with no fear, so they can be useful to themselves and they can be useful to others, their audience, and they can almost like see their life as a movie. Like, what if your life was a movie and you were just, you were just getting out, because a lot of them we've seen like 12 of them get out. And so no matter what you're going through, even if you feel in captivity, even if you feel like you're lost at sea and there's no rescue boat, or if you feel like you're about ready to be attacked by like a pride of lions or something, like, this meditation is for you, to be fearless and allow an adjustment, allow a miracle to take place, allow that to happen. So let's go ahead and begin our meditation together. And keep in mind that, there's just, this is not just for us, this is for the whole world. Let's support our leaders metaphysically. Let's support countries around the world, the global community, with this time and with this meditation. We're given a lot of power to help ourselves, but we're given even more power to help others and help the society. And through the ripple effect, through the theory of relativity, whatever we do is actually, we're connected to everyone and everything. So whatever we do, we're actually doing it for all. Whatever blessings we receive, we're receiving it for all. If someone else across the world is blessed, we're blessed by that. So let's just create this experience that can uplift consciousness for all. And let's just make that force field of love and wisdom, and see what adjustments come out of this. So, all right, go ahead and close your eyes. And really get comfortable. Really get comfortable. Go ahead and straighten your back, straighten your spine. Feel the support of the seat you're sitting on. Perhaps you're sitting on the floor. Perhaps your feet are on the floor and you're sitting in a chair. And just go ahead and ground. Imagine roots springing out of your toes, grounding you to the center of the earth like a tree. Simultaneously feel the electromagnetic energy from the earth coming up through the soles of your feet and moving throughout your system. Really focus on your breath. Your breath is connecting you to source. Connect with life, life itself. Perhaps you are becoming aware of the rhythm of your heart, the beating of your heart. Perhaps you are becoming aware of the pacing of your breath. Sometimes when there is any kind of a crisis, any kind of a outburst or unexpected news, unexpected events, you feel like you're hitting a wall, it's time to stop driving the vehicle, the body. It's time to stop, drop, and meditate. Let this be practice. Thank you for slowing down today. Thank you for taking time to connect with life itself, with nature, with source, with yourself. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Release your grip. Release control just for a moment. Your mind, say, thank you, mind, for trying to figure this out for me. I'm now going to give you a day off, a moment off. I'm going to let the divine mind come in now and handle this. I am going to ask infinite intelligence to figure this out for us, through us. I am going to forgive. I am going to send unconditional love, unconditional respect. Breathe in, breathe out. You can trust this, this power, this infinite intelligence to solve this. It's steady. It's always flowing. It's like a waterfall. It's always flowing. And now we get to line up. Just like the planets are rotating in orbit, they're being held up by this power. Nature never hurries, always knows exactly what to do, is governed by this power. And we can get into its current as well. It's there whether we think it's there or not, whether we feel it's there or not. We're going to reach for it and try to find it. And that comes from the stillness, that comes from letting go. No one does it better than infinite intelligence. You may have fears. Maybe they're disguised as shame. Maybe they're disguised as anger. Think about one thing that's causing you a disturbance right now. We're going to walk right through that wall. We're going to dissolve that wall. We're going to dissolve that fear. We're going to face that fear. We're going to acknowledge that fear for what it is. It's fear, false evidence appearing real. Facing everything and rising. Breathe in, breathe out. Staying in the meditation space, in the mountaintop space. Asking for humility. Asking for the humility to surrender. Going straight to source for the adjustment, for the correction. Asking ourselves, where do I want to go? How do I want to feel? It's not my job to figure out how it's going to happen, but I'm going to define it and trust that the gap will be bridged between where I am right now and where I would like to be. Letting go of all attachments to ego, to identities, to roles, to expectations, knowing that now is actually perfect, knowing that right here, right now, all is well. Looking at the cast of characters around you in your life and saying, you are my team. You are in my movie. That is my life for a reason. Why is this in my movie? What act are we in here? Are we in the first act, the second act, or the third act? Knowing that the pressure that's being applied is for our soul's evolution, for the evolution of our character, for the building of our faith and spiritual understanding. Filling our lungs with oxygen, with life itself. Slowing down and having the humility to take a drink from the well of life, to take a drink from the living waters. Slowing down and getting still, dismantling the ego, allowing ourselves to disengage, discombobulate, so we can be put back together again, stronger than ever. Letting source break us apart and put us back together. Releasing that fear, releasing that resistance, releasing any disturbances, breathing through them. Being willing to play the role that the universe has assigned us right here, right now. Doing our best, whether we're doing something that we think we want to do or something that we think we don't want to do. Doing our very best. Being fully present. Letting go of the thoughts, letting go of the suffering. Breathing through the feeling. Feeling it to heal it. allowing for the adjustment to be made, knowing that there's always angels all around, adjusting whatever needs to be adjusted. When we stay out of fear, we can allow this divine aid, this divine help, no matter what emergency is happening. Facing the fear, walking through it. Leaning on radical love, leaning on the great I am. Breathe in, breathe out. Keeping our hearts open. Keeping our hearts open. Knowing that love is in operation. There's a science to love. Keep your heart open. Keep your heart open. There's a science to love. It's in operation. It's in operation.